Good day, I'm Suki. Today I'm going to reflect on my micro teaching. Let's start with the background of my lesson first. This is a reading lesson, and my unit plan topic is about endangered animals, so there are 4 reading texts about endangered animals in Hong Kong. And this is for primary 6 students. Students know some of the strategies like skimming and scanning, and they know how to name the animals by type, for example fish or frog. The reading strategy I used in micro teaching is jigsaw reading. The learning objectives of the teaching plan is to categorize the endangered animals in Hong Kong by the animals' names, habitats, special features, and the reasons of being endangered. Now let's move on to discuss the strengths. There are 2 points to be noted. First is about the content. I think I did quite well for the appropriate choice of the reading strategy. And the second one is on the delivery. My groupmates think I did quite well on gaining students' attention. For the first strength, appropriate choice of the reading strategy, that is jigsaw reading. Jigsaw reading is effective to give students a purpose to read. And I learned that giving students a purpose to read is essential to teach reading. Jigsaw reading can do it because it gives students a sense of personal and social responsibility. From this figure, you can see students are divided into home group and express groups, so this is a motivation by meeting other groups as well. Therefore, they are not just reading for themselves, but also for the others to learn cooperatively. Jigsaw reading is also effective for students to comprehend a reading text because of the division of labor. To be frank, there are 4 different types of animals that they have to read. That involves quite a lot of information. But in jigsaw grouping, they just need to focus on one animal first and then go into groups to share with others what they have got from the reading, so they can still achieve the goal easily by categorizing the facts for the 4 different endangered animals. And the second strength is gaining students' attention. Let me show you the video first.
Class, let's do a cheer first. I say penguins attention. You say penguins unite. Okay, let's try. Penguins attention.
Penguins unite!
From the video, I used a cheer called Penguins Attention, Penguins Unite as a way to gain students' attention. This is originated from the Bananas Unite in order to fit in my topic of animals. This also creates an interaction with students, and students like moving me like it. Another way is the use of gestures. I use the hand sign using fingers to indicate the steps of the task like this.
How many steps are you going to do? Yes, 2 steps.
While for the room of improvement, there are 2. The first one is to avoid making grammatical mistakes, and the second one is to improve my scaffolding skills during the demonstration. The first one, avoiding making grammatical errors, is important in English classroom because English is also as an input for students to learn how to use the language. That's why students can learn the language better if the teachers can avoid making grammatical errors.
You are going to a group of 4.
From the video, you can hear that I said you are going to in a group of 4. Actually, it should be you are going to be in a group of 4.
Here, so our first sentence tells you the answer or the lower one.
Another error is I simply used a declarative sentence to turn it into a question, like the upper sentence tells you the answer. This is a declarative sentence, but it should be does the upper sentence tell you the answer or the lower one? For the second improvement, to improve my scaffolding skills during the demonstration, let's see what I have done.
And you put down 81 here. So, check your answer first. Are you getting the same answer in your group? Oh, yes, we all get it right. So, Where is it? This line or this line? Which line? Upper or lower? 81 cm is in here. So, upper sentence tells you the answer or the lower one tells you the answer? Yes, upper. So, we are going to underline the sentence which tells you the answer.
From the video, I figured out that there are two main problems. Number one, students did not know the purpose of underlining the sentences, and that's why they don't know which sentence they need to find. Number two, students cannot read such a lot of words suddenly on the screen. When I watch again the video, I find that I actually did not give them enough time to read as well. Therefore, here comes the solutions. First, I need to tell students why they need to underline. It is to find out the evidence from the reading. Second, just show parts of this passage to make it short. If students need more help, I can do one more example with them. Now, here comes the conclusion as a group. For the first point, that is to check students' understanding through interactions. It is important to have interactions to avoid teachers' talk for a long time. From the figure, it shows that students will be engaged if students and teachers interact together with the learning content in the classroom. From Twinkle's and Crystal's lessons, they inspired me a lot as they asked questions very often in the micro-teaching, in which the teacher can check the students' understanding from one step to another. Meanwhile, it gives support to students through scaffolding. For instance, during Twinkle's lesson, she asked, "What is the reason to write the letter? Do we say bye-bye in the end?" And students can fill in the blanks by simply answering questions. Therefore, when it comes to teaching reading and writing, I believe that questioning will be necessary for having an interactive way to check students' understanding and to engage students to learn. To recap the knowledge and the practice of the skills learned, reading and writing are closely connected, and we can see the connection of how we do reading and writing activities. This will genuinely affect the production of the writing. If I can modify the unit plan, I will do a recap for each lesson so that we can know how students really understand from one stage to the next. And here comes the end.